Okay, the US government have told Tinubu to what, and the Nigerian government to make sure that they arrest the 15 names that was released by the Tinubu government for terrorism in Nigeria, and at the same time they've given Tinubu and the government another opportunity for them to disarm this Fulani bandit and at the same time release Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Jackson. What's your take as regards this?
Yes, I think with what is happening currently now, yes, the tables in Aso Rock are already shaking already. You know, there is uproar among Tinubu's internal circle. You know, everybody is in disagreement. And I like a lot that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has called emergency meeting more than 10 times, and they were not able to factor how they are going to resolve the ultimatum that have been presented by the United States government. Those things that US is talking about, is for them, it's virtually impossible, and the time is running out. So in the quest to put a kind of showman's agenda or on point, you know, they went and listed these names. They listed now, talking about those who are behind sponsorship of bandits, terrorism in Nigeria, have been with the federal government for years. They know about it, and nothing was being done. You can see why the United States government say they are not serious. They are not seeing anything serious. So until Donald Trump came and ignite, some level of check and balance, well, they were not able to do anything. And look at the list they released, as if they just compiled the list now. Those who are sponsoring Boko Haram and bandits in Nigeria have been known by the government for years. Why are they not telling us now? They are just releasing the list. So what do you want? That we should celebrate them? Oh, they have done enough investigation, and you will just have the list now. The list has always been there, and they refuse to act on it. They are making mockery of themselves. You know, they are celebrating mediocrity. Now it has become very clear, you know, that the US boot is going to match this ground. There's nothing you can do about it. And the fear, like they were hearing very clearly, that the Fulanis, that outside themselves now are rejecting, are already calling for possible disintegration of Nigeria before the United States Army steps in. All of them, they are sponsoring bandits. Look at the list. The list are there. They are all Northerners.
There's no symbol
that they are unless maybe there's another secret list that are going to manifest anytime.
So you know,
you understand? Bros, what are you talking about? Igbos are not terrorists. The list they brought them from God. Did you see my Nnamdi Kanu name there? Did you see Simon Ekpa name there? Unfortunately, Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu's name is not in the list. Then how come federal government labeled them terrorists? You see why the United States government are wiser than them. Nigeria is going to expose themselves to the point of total collapse and disintegration. They are the ones that walk into that trap. They walk into that trap, knowingly or unknowingly, to a point, you know, that every region in this country will call for total separation. Everybody go their way. Because that is where it is heading. If you like, accept it. If you don't like, leave it. Because there's some deep level of corrupt compromises targeted against one particular people. Then can Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who knows about this list for years now, order for the arrest? Is it now that you want to order for the arrest? Okay, he doesn't know that the list exists. You want to tell me that you don't have access? There's no intelligence support.
Buhari did the same thing in 2021 for 7 names. Were kept all under the carpet, maybe because of the Fulani.
Oh, they are the same political party. He's involved. All of them are involved in what is happening in Nigeria. You cannot tell me they are not exempted. Yes, they are all proxies of sponsorship, of banditry, conquest. Muslim ticket is a conquest agenda. It's a political conquest agenda. There's nothing anybody can tell me about that. Unfortunately now, the only people who are not compromising to this are the Biafrans, the Igbo Biafrans, who are not selling out to this unfortunate Islamic government in Nigeria. They are the ones. So you can see where the anger, attack, oppression, and suppression is coming from. Because it's a clear-cut agenda that nobody will stop this agenda. But they don't know how God works. The whole thing has been exposed to the international community now. How are they going to cover it up? The more they try to cover it up, the more it leaks. That list you are seeing there has been there since 1999. Every successive government that comes, they try to cover it up. They don't want the north to be hot. Everybody's afraid the northern Fulani. And now, who is afraid of the northern Fulani? The same people. And it was done when America said, no. Are you going to stand up now? You can see in less than 2 weeks, the concept, the structure of the presidency has been wobbling. To an extent, he went as far as, bringing the likes of Leno Mokri and the rest of them, which the whole world has condemned. Career ambassadors and non-career ambassadors. We are still talking about that. You went and brought somebody you have sacked for 2 years ago, you brought him back. Because I've never seen this kind of a thing. There's total confusion. There's total disengagement. The Senate is not functioning. The House of Reps is not functioning. But they can see that what they care more is how they will continue to share the resources of this country and go to 2023, 27 election. And why it is very important to note that what the United States of America, Nigeria have lost their sovereignty, not two words about it, to come quickly and puncture this unfortunate ambition. They are nothing against the innocent citizens of this country. Thank you. Continue now.
Okay, but the US are pressuring Tinubu. They say what? Tinubu must abolish Sharia law. But the state of Sokoto is saying no human being, no government on earth can stop Sharia. They said it's not possible, never, that Trump cannot stay in America and decide what will happen. Sharia law must stand. Is this not the coming of Biafra?
Of course, total disintegration and that disintegration. If America will make good their word and stand on it, because Nigeria can corrupt any system. Nigeria is number one in that. When Nigeria enters your country, when they are ready to empty the entire oil well free of charge, just to make sure that Igbo man is not had anywhere, that Igbo man is not in the presidency, that's nothing, anything that has to do with Biafra dies. But let us watch and see how they are going to succeed in Donald Trump's agenda. How they are going to sell America totally, compromise America on this issue. We are watching.
So you feel that?
So if you don't want Sharia, if they say buy Sharia, if that means you said no.
Sultan said no. He said no, it's not possible.
Who are you? Okay, you are going to practice it in your own side and allow other people also to practice their own on their own side. That means what Mario Ted Cruz, Ralimon, especially Ralimon, who said that all options will be given to Donald Trump. Full menu. So Donald Trump have options. Immediately the American would land on this country and there is any pimp, then he will say, okay, for national peace and stability, please, you that owns this region and this territory, please, whatever pleases you, go and do there. And this region, whatever pleases you, go and do there. And that is only when the solution will come. If you believe in Sharia, go and do your Sharia. As simple as that. If you believe in Songo, go and do your Songo. Whatever you believe in, don't impose anything on anybody. Yes, don't impose on anybody. And that is why They are anything that's contrary to the American international policy, foreign policy. They don't joke with it. Nigeria is a secular nation, and you don't have right to impose any religion on anybody. As simple as that. So if the Sokoto, is attacking the US government back, there's nothing that's going to stop them. He is right. What it means that Nigeria is no longer a secular nation, because Nigeria was registered as an OIC member by Babangida himself. So in the consciousness of the Fulani illegal political agenda is that Nigeria is an Islamic nation. And I repeat, at what point was that real? A secular nation as what? So you can see that they continue to push this political agenda from the back. And now he said this region is not. He said you must kill them. The people who get power now don't come, and they said it must stop. Then let us see what is going to happen. And when you resist them, they have what it takes to stop you too. We have been on the receiving side. But let us not pray that a time will come when Christians will be radicalized. It will be too dangerous for this country. The Christians you are seeing up and down, as you are seeing them, and you feel that they are gentle, they don't have power, they cannot even kill ordinary rat. Christians you are seeing, okay, I can tell you the history of Christians in the world. Because radicalization was removed, I think they are cowards. Christians in Nigeria are not cowards. And I can tell you that 100%.
But we saw over 70 bandits arrested by Amatekun there in Ogun State and in Ibadan. We saw even recently in Ibadan, we saw so many influx of them coming to Ibadan. But Amatekun, is the division of Nigeria not inevitable? Because when the Fulani continue to invade and attack people in the west, in the south, the east.
Let me tell you, there's no need of wasting time. But the fact still remains is that they leverage on unity. Nigeria is one, so you can't stop them from going to anywhere they want to go. And that's the fact. You can't stop them. And if you try to, that's why I'm saying that Nigeria should divide, so that they know what they want to achieve at the end of the day. If they can't say they want to go to Sokoto or go to Kano or go to Abia State, and you say you are stopping them in one Nigeria, no, it's not possible. And that's the strength they are enjoying today, to infiltrate regions and continue to disalive people. So as we are saying, there are people who are okay. Let us believe that we say we are not intelligent. There are more people that are more intelligent than us, and they are the one handling this matter. And every record, investigation, undercover operations shows that they have infiltrated everywhere. Ready, conventional and non-conventional warfare. They have the fronts, visible and invisible. Those who in Abuja are the ones that are invisible. Nobody knows them. Controlling the visible ones that are infiltrating everywhere. So you will not be surprised whether Amatekun has not been able to come up strong, because a lot of things are involved. You saw Gumi recently when the whole world were shouting. He visited Oyo State. Who brought him to Oyo State? Sheikh Gumi. Who brought him to Oyo State? So it tells you a lot of things.
But not bothered. Nobody's not bothered.
Bothered about what? Is it not part of the agenda? But what is he bothering himself for? The only thing that is disturbing him now is that it looks like Donald Trump, he might not be able to experience Nigeria again. It might possibly be the last president of Nigeria. And that is what a lot of people are praying for. Because his leadership is purely incompetent. As simple as that.